On paper, Valve can do whatever they want to do. If they wish to target Steam investors and make their life harder, they can, and there is nothing we can do about it. Hello everyone, my name is Ohad and welcome back to another video. So I think we can all agree that the broken Fang operation turned out to be pretty bad. The way things unfold wasn't what we expected to see, let alone the fact that the RMR sale is still going on, which is completely ridiculous at this point. Hands down, Valve is truly surprising with their decision lately, and I'm struggling to figure out what's their reasoning behind all of this. I think it's a great time to recalibrate our game plan for the next couple of months, so today I want to go over all of those things and share with you some raw thoughts about the RMR, the broken Fang, and how Valve takes control over its in-game economy lately. As always, if you are new to this channel, I welcome you to subscribe, leave some feedback in the comment section, and please let me know what kind of video you would like to see up next. I think a great way to start this conversation would be by mentioning that you should never lose touch with the ground. And what I'm trying to say is that people can easily be caught up in the moment of doing whatever activity in their life without realizing what's really happening around them. It happened to me many times, especially in the context of my work, but we are here to talk about Csgo right now. So in this example, let's say you are investing in Csgo and you are moving from one investment to another, from an operation to a major to a summer sale, whatever that is. No matter how the situation seems to be, by the end of the day, you are part of a game. Valve owns the entire thing and you play accordingly on their behalf. And I'm not trying to reference the actual game, I'm talking about the economy game within the Steam platform. You don't have any leverage. If Valve wants to change the ratio of case drops, they can do it. If Valve wants to limit the number of purchases you can perform in the Steam market daily, they can do that too. The same goes for discontinued collections, the same goes for previous major items. On paper, Valve can do whatever they want to do. If they wish to target Steam investors and make their life harder, they can, and there is nothing we can do about it. And you know, it is really no different than that time when they rolled out the trade halls in Csgo. Many people got upset by it and sold their entire inventories in order to protest against it. But you tell me, if you look at the market right now, does it look like this action had any impact? Steam offers one hell of a platform called the Steam Community Market that no other gaming platform does. If Riot Games and Epic Games were to release one of those platforms mixing Fortnite, League of Legends and Valorant, they would dominate. But that's so far away from being the reality. If that's the first time you're hearing about that combination of games, they are actually all part of the same parent company. I covered this topic a while back, check the link in the description. It almost feels as if their decisions about releasing a new case, delaying the end of the broken Fang operation, and still keeping the RMR sale going on is to target people who wanted to profit out of that quickly. But even then, if that was really the case, there are multiple bots right now that are still reselling the RMR capsule, although they roll out the market hold feature to eliminate that. And let's be honest, these are scripted bots, people using scripts to buy items and sell them on the market completely automatically. There is no chance in the world that one person would maintain multiple accounts to buy and sell thousands of items manually. And I know that because I'm the one who used to buy 5,000 capsules manually on one single account before the storage units roll out. You have no idea how many hours does it take, even if you use those extensions to list your items on the market, to bypass the 1000 item inventory limit. But let's say if there was no limit and the process of selling items would have been more fluent. That would make the whole market different, because people would then take advantage of many small transactions. There is an obvious reason why they should never introduce any convenient storage unit management tools or mobile confirmations. But at the same token, there are bots right now that still exist in public that are doing just that. And I'm not a lawyer, but I believe that is a violation of the terms of use. It falls under section number 4, which is pretty simple. You may not use automation software, especially if it affects the enjoyment of Steam by other people. I think there is a big difference between purchasing items on a large scale that still can be achieved in TF2 for example by using a specific web URL without even interacting with the game, than launching an entire network of bots that resells thousands of items in a blunt automated way. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. I know that usually when people talk about Steam bots, they are referring to that type of bots that taking advantage of the market arbitrage, and trust me, there are plenty of those out there as well. There is that one guy who confessed he wrote such a bot to run the market arbitrage and made roughly speaking $10,000 in 4 months back in 2013. I'm struggling to see the difference between doing that to reselling capsules on more than 10 different accounts automatically, but let there be no confusion. I'm not against the process of reselling. If you happen to find a way to make that loop, of course something is wrong here, but most of the time that's a regional thing that many other people can take advantage of. That's why Valve tries to fix and update currencies every once in a while, because it just keeps changing. And I'm also aware to the fact that people who live in the United States pay more because of their sell taxes, so usually they are the ones who use the Steam market the most, or different third-party sites. But I don't know man, I still feel like at this moment in time, Valve doesn't handle their economy properly. Releasing the new case while delaying the end of the Broken Fang operation was a dead obvious move to destroy the Broken Fang case. The RMR capsules are the longest capsule sale there ever was, and unfortunately I think it got too extreme at this point. It is going to take a while for the price to double, and I begin to doubt the worthiness of individual stickers. Every day that goes by there are so much more of them, in reality demand is not infinite. At some point people will ignore those stickers, they won't find them as interesting as they used to be. If Valve were to cut the RMR sale a couple of weeks back, it would still maintain its prestige status, but they pushed it way too far in my opinion. Just like cases, stickers and everything else in between, these are overrated items that keep their value thanks to the Earth effect. People just keep saying it's a good investment, so more people get involved, but one day it's all going to crash. Money is not an infinite resource either. Some will profit out of it, some will lose. So yeah guys, here's the punchline of this video. In any aspect of your life, sometimes you got to take a step back to realize where do you stand, and only when you gain that level of clarity you can go on and make decisions for yourself. If you are getting too overwhelmed by a situation, just take a step back and recognize the situation for what it is. I'm not going to lie, Csgo is quite boring for me. I never wanted to talk only about the game or how to make money, and I hope that through this kind of video you can see that there is much more beyond all of that. The mentality you develop here can also help you improve other aspects of your life. We all face a situation in life where you just live by the momentum of events without realizing what's really happening, so be mindful of that, you know? Otherwise you will get carried away to places you don't necessarily want to go to. Thank you so much for watching another video. As always, wish you a wonderful weekend. Until next time, talk to you soon.